Oh, I got a question already.
Okay.
And it's about Chester.
Okay. All right.
So, what about growing up in Chester, or what do you remember about growing up in Chester that you would relate to the way you think about the foundation having an impact, not just in Chester, but around the world?
Whew, man, that's a tough one. Growing up in Chester.
Yeah.
What I remember most about Chester is that there were a lot of opportunities created for me to take advantage of. And these opportunities were created by just people who lived in the neighborhood, you know, because it was not unusual to have the different fathers and the different households in the block come together and play baseball with us out in the field behind our house, you know. Now you and I, we're about 5 years apart.
Yeah.
So I was doing my thing, you were doing your thing, but I caught our father at a certain age when he was a young man, you know, young, and so he was actually out playing with us, and other fathers were out playing with us. And I just thought that was so cool that they would give us that time, you know. And then there would be programs related at the schools that we could get involved in that was provided for us. Summer programs were going on, a lot of different things that I knew it took money and time for people to do. So I see the foundation as maybe filling in that role of helping to create opportunities for children, you know, to do things, you know. But also music was a big thing in our family. I know you were a big music man. Your kids are all into music. But I think that's one of the reasons why we could all come together as a foundation to support the Chester Children's Chorus. I think.
Yeah, very easy.
Yeah.
Because music, like you said, music was a big part of it. And just the fact that we had a piano, grew up with a piano in the living room.
Right. I think that wasn't it something that we never got a chance? I don't think the boys had a chance to get lessons on the piano.
Just the girls. But the boys, we were all involved in school music lessons and playing instruments in school.
We were all in the band.
All in the band.
In the chorus.
In the chorus,
yeah.
And singing in the children's choir church. Yeah.
Let's talk about the Chester Children's Chorus a little bit, because that's our primary program that we support. And we had a goal, I guess, was it 2 years ago?
2 years ago.
We were going to raise $20,000
over a 2-year period.
Over a 2-year period of time to give to those children. And we've gone beyond that $20,000.
Yeah.
I'm really happy about that. And it wouldn't surprise me if we don't reach 50 pretty soon, 50,000, you know, because it's just that important. But what I see them doing for children in Chester, I think, is remarkable. A lot of people don't know it, but Chester is not the same place it was when we were coming up in the 60s, right?
Yeah.
How would you say Chester has changed?
Wow, how would I say it?
Yeah. And remember, we've got family and friends that still live there.
Yeah. I think Chester, the way I would put it, what I would say is that Chester is no different than any other small city, large town across the United States. The opportunities that used to be there are no longer, that used to be common, are no longer there. In a way that Chester hasn't changed is that desire that's in the individuals and the people that live there, for the young people that are growing up there, that hasn't changed. They still have a desire for something more, for something better.
Yeah. It's always interesting to read the news, but a little bit about the schools in Chester, I guess the public schools. I know that the kids or the students are not doing real well on standard tests.
Mhm.
That's a big problem. And the Chester Children's Chorus understands that. As part of that program at the chorus is that they teach music, plus they also spend a lot of time tutoring math
and
other subjects.
Yeah.
And I think that's just amazing. And the age group for those students in the Chester Children's Chorus is, I think,
3rd grade through 12th grade.
3rd grade through 12th grade. It's a beautiful thing. And the program is really supported by Swarthmore College in Swarthmore, Pennsylvania. That's where the program is actually held. But the children most likely all live in Chester, or at one point lived in Chester.
No, that is one of the requirements.
Right.
That the children who are part of the Chester Children's Chorus live in Chester, but they don't have to attend Chester Public Schools, but they are all residents of Chester.
Okay. And the program even provides transportation for the children. I think Swarthmore College is about 4 miles from Chester, and they will have transportation for all those children to be picked up at their homes or somewhere.
From their homes.
From their homes, and then brought out to the campus.
Yeah.
Do the program, then they're taken back home.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It is.
And we had the opportunity to go observe the program during a summer program.
Yeah, during summer camp.
How did you like that?
I was blown away. I know you were too.
Yeah.
But just to experience, because it wasn't just witnessing. For me, it was about experiencing, experiencing the young people, the kids, on Swarthmore's campus and being so at home there.
Yeah.
And for me, it took me back to my experience at Trinity College, where I went to undergrad. I never felt at home on that campus.
Yeah. That's a different thing.
Yeah, and just to, like I said, to experience and witness young people from Chester. Like, I was a young person from Chester, but it was just so different.
Yeah. I went to Swarthmore College, and that was a tremendous experience for me. But for those kids that have that exposure at their age, the facilities that the school has, to use them and to be comfortable there, I think that's really special, really special.